In Madagascar's forests, when crickets fall silent and even the wind stops, you might be walking close to something, a presence just behind you. You hear it breathing, not your own. That's when you know the Kinoly is near. Today, in southern Madagascar, among the Antandroy and Mahafaly peoples, the Kinoly's shadow still looms. But this is no mere ghost story. It breathes life from the Fadi, a network of sacred rules that still shape daily life. The Fadi, Malagasy taboos, are more than prohibitions. They are sacred, passed down by blood, by memory. They hold families and communities together. To break a Fadi isn't just disrespect. It risks tearing the social and spiritual fabric, offending ancestors watching still. Kinoly were once men who broke these sacred rules, robbing graves, mocking death, eating forbidden meats, damaging holy places. When they died, with shame unhealed, rituals left undone, and no one calling their name, their souls lingered, twisted between life and death. To understand the Kinoly, you have to witness where they come from. The tombs carved into Madagascar's red earth, where the boundary between life and death feels thin. These are not just graves, they are sacred spaces guarded by tradition, memory, and silence. Among the Antandroy and Mahafaly people, the dead are wrapped in white lambas, cloths of purity, honor, and connection. Each artifact tells a story: a carved horn, a spear tip, beads, tokens of respect, protection, and ancestral blessing. Disturbing these sacred sites is more than taboo. It risks waking the Kinoly. That's why these places are cared for, rituals renewed, songs sung, linking past with present, living with dead. In Madagascar, the departed don't simply fade away. They linger in the land and the silence, waiting. A boy once laughed at burial rites, mocking cries and sacred wrappings. That night, the wind stopped. His mother heard a single sound, not a scream, just a breath, but not his. She saw nothing but dust, and the boy was gone. The ground where he once slept turned black. The Kinoly wear many faces. Some drift like silent shadows, mouths sealed, denied a voice even in death. Eyes unseeing, wearing torn burial shrouds, the forgotten dead. Others rise from shallow graves, rotted, hollow, with glowing eyes, souls abandoned even by God. Today, respect for burial sites and forests is rooted in these tales. Many Malagasy observe Fadi rigorously, keeping communities and nature in balance. One man cut trees from a sacred grove. He thought it harmless. Good wood, good money. At night, footsteps matched his. His dog stopped barking. His fire died. The town priest told him, return the wood and pray. Too late. Days later, he was found alive but mute, his lips bruised, sealed by an unseen force. The Kinoly doesn't chase, it follows, waits. It steals rice, spoils milk, not to eat, but to deny what it can't have. It punishes broken Fadi with slow misfortune, illness, madness, disappearance. Even now, Malagasy people live by the Fadi, avoiding forbidden foods, respecting forests and animals, following ancestral laws. Breaking these rules invites disaster, real or feared, but respected by many. 3 men from the Barak tribe scoffed at these taboos and broke into ancestral tombs for treasure. One spat in the tomb and dared the dead to stop them. The next morning, the first man vanished without a trace. The second babbled in strange tongues until he died. The last one returned with white hair, mute, and he never slept indoors again. He said they watched us from the grave. One of them was me. The Kinoly story is deeply Malagasy, but almost every culture has spirits born from broken promises and forgotten rites. Restless ghosts without proper funerals in Vietnam. Japanese onryo, vengeful spirits tied to betrayal. West African forest spirits guarding taboos. European revenants haunting gravesites. All these myths reflect the same warning. Break sacred laws and unholy consequences follow. Not always with fury, but as lingering shadows, silent watchers, unsettled souls. For Madagascar, the Kinoly mirrors this truth. When respect fades, when the living turn away, the past can reach through. Across continents and centuries, these spirits breathe life not just into myths, but into the values, fears, and traditions that shape our humanity. The Kinoly is no mere evil. It is a mirror, a warning of what happens when we forget the sacred, break old laws, and abandon those who came before. So, when the night is too still, no birds, no wind, don't be fooled. The Kinoly listens, waits for someone to forget again.